Yo, what's up everyone on YouTube? Rtv Kombat here today with another video. Like I promised yesterday, this is me going 42-10 on Infection. Black Ops 3, Call of Duty, Haymaker. I got that class set up. I'll leave it in the description for you. It's all going to be beautiful. But today's topic of this video is actually to deal with another game that I love playing, and so does half of the PC gaming community, and that is Counter-Strike. Basically, it is a game devoted strictly to search and destroy on Call of Duty, the shitty game mode that they added in Call of Duty for some reason. And it's a great game. I love it. Everything great. Everything about it is great. Until you realize there is a black market, underground, super shady gambling community that I've been a part of, every YouTuber's been a part of. Basically, everyone who's played Counter-Strike, who's wanted some cool looking skins or wanted to get something better for themselves on Steam has taken part of. I'm not saying everyone has, but most people have. It's been recently brought up to the public's attention and to Valve, who made it public that Valve is cutting down on this Counter-Strike gambling websites, these third-party websites where you'll sign in through your Steam, you can bet on a coin flip, you can bet on in a pot, a lottery, all that hoopla, with your skins, which are worth X amount of real-life money, and you can win. So if you I put in $5, the other guy puts in $5, that's worth $10, and it's 50-50 chance that either I get his skin, he gets mine. Now, T Martin and Pro Syndicate are two huge subscribers. I've watched Syndicate, haven't really watched T Martin. I've watched some of his case openings. But it's been brought up that they own Csgo Lotto, a huge, very successful, very wealthy CSGO betting site. And the reason it's so wealthy is because both of these channels promote their own company, but they don't say that they're promoting their company. They're stating that they found it. Hey, here's the URL to the thing. I don't own it. Go check it out. But they own the site, and if according to the FTC guidelines, rules, all that, if you have a sponsorship by any entity other than yourself, you need to state that. If I am, let's just go ahead and say www.makemoney.com is sponsored by Barack Obama, and I don't tell you that I'm sponsored by Barack Obama, I'm breaking an FTC rule, because I need to state to everyone that, hey, he sponsors me. I get paid to say things that back him up. And it's just a very weird situation when you even get, like, on the surface it looks weird, it looks kind of basic, like they're sponsored by this, they don't say they're sponsored, that's simple, but they own the site, so are they technically sponsored by it? It's kind of, I'm not entirely sure on the legality of this, because, you know, I'm not a lawyer, I don't go to any of this law stuff. I've done a little bit of research on this, and I'm telling you guys what I know about this scandal. And all I really know so far is that T Martin had posted a video in response to the whole internet basically wanting to cut him and Pro Syndicate's throats off, because they had scammed them out of, possibly could have scammed them out of tons of money. And in his video, he had actually brought up a point saying that CSGO Lotto in itself is its own company, is its own entity apart from T Martin Enterprise, which is T Martin's personal information, all his personal account. And he said that CSGO Lotto will pay him for T Martin to sponsor CSGO Lotto. And it makes sense, but technically he's paying himself to sponsor something he owns, which then pays himself to sponsor what he owns, and the cycle just go round and round and round and round. And it's hard to really understand how you even go about doing this. A man on Twitter by the name of the Video Game Attorney has stated he has been getting multiple clients. It's definitely illegal. It's definitely been brought up to the FTC and all of this. So there most likely will be financial charges coming in, because I do understand that breaking an RFTC, sorry, thinking of another company, breaking an FTC rule will halt that asset. It will freeze it, it will cut it off, and basically you'll go bankrupt. And the struggle with stuff like this is that this is just something I thought last night. I've seen a lot of videos talk about this, and this is just a question I've always thought. If Csgo Lotto and T-Mart Enterprise, let's just say Syndicate Enterprises, whatever he owns, I'm not entirely sure what he owns, are separate, well, the people can't be mad at T-Mart and Syndicate Enterprises because they don't technically have anything to do with that website. They own it, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, don't you have to sue the actual company? Like, if Walmart came in, if you go to Walmart and you buy a pair, like, and you buy the Frank's hot dogs, I'm not sponsored by them, I don't even think they sponsor people, and they go bad before you even pick them up. Is it Walmart's fault that they went bad in the packaging, or is it Frank's fault because they packaged the hot dogs incorrectly? Are you gonna be mad at Walmart for... Of course you're gonna be mad at letting Walmart let these products that expired into the store, but if you have any trouble, you have to sue the actual owner of what made you happen. Like, it's the same thing with the return policy on anything. You go to GameStop, buy a PlayStation 4 controller, it breaks 3 days later, you don't go back to GameStop and say, yo, my controller broke. You gotta go call PlayStation, and they'll give you the warranty. So, it just... If everyone who they've given money to, who's given money to them, has to pay them back the full refund, they technically could just empty the bank account on Csgo Lotto. They'd go bankrupt, and everyone else would be scammed out of even more money, and that would just ruin their public reputation, but their financial standings would still be intact. I'm not sure if you can do that, or how that works. If you know anything about the legality of this, please leave a like and a comment below. Explain to me how this stuff works, because I sure as hell don't. I'm just, you know, average 14, 15-year-old high schooler sitting in his room playing Call of Duty, watching the games he loves burn to the ground because people are abusing certain aspects of it. Sorry this video had to be on such a darker subject. It's just been blowing up, and I figured I'd try and bring some things up to you guys on the internet who don't like watching big YouTubers cover topics that are already covered by everyone else and feel like coming down to me. So, if you made it all the way through this video, I thank you so much. Leave a like and a comment down below. It really means a lot. In fact, you just clicking on this video means a lot because I get to see that someone viewed this. Leave a like, a comment below. We'll see you next time. Rtv Kombat signing off.